Hi guys, I'm here today to do my week 2 of February, or the Contemporary-A-Thon wrap up. I read a total of 5 books this week, and I completed 6 out of the 7 challenges for Contemporary-A-Thon. So let's just get started. The first book I read was Just Getting Started by Kaylee Ryan and Lacey Black. This is book 2 in the Fair Lake series, and this follows Gabby, who is Gwen's sister from the first book, and Chase, who is Harrison's friend, best friend, and he works at the gym. He's a trainer, and Gabby just got laid off, so she is now working at the gym too, that Harrison owns, and she is like their secretary. And this follows them. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This came out on February 4th, so it's a new release, and I used this for my library pick on the Sun Pack, because that's a free choice, so I just used this for that. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 stars. And then I listened to Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. This is book 2 in the Hot and Hammered series. I listened to this on audio, and this meant the challenge for illustrated cover for the Contemporary-A-Thon. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This came out on the 14th of January. I listened to this on audio, and this is a book that I bought and read in 2020. And this follows Rosie and Dominic, who is a married couple, and their marriage is falling apart, and Rosie and him go to marriage boot camp, and it's their story. I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5 stars. And then we have Grip, if it wants to load. Or no, we have Follow, which is the prequel to Grip by Kennedy Ryan. This was a new to me. Well, I say first book by her, but I've actually listened to another book by her for the Read Me Romance podcast. So this technically isn't the first book by her. So this was read a diverse contemporary for the Contemporary-A-Thon. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I listened to this on audio, and this is the prequel to Grip. And I'm excited to continue on with that. This follows Bristol and Grip. And Bristol is one of Grip's best friend's sister, and she comes out and visits her brother, and it's their story. It's how they meet, and I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5 stars. And why it's diverse is because Grip is African American and she is white. So, yes. And then I read the Read Me Romance podcast for the week, which is Faded by Stephanie Rose. This is the first book by this author that I've read, so this could be read a new to you author. Also, I should mention that Flo was also read a backlist contemporary. I've had Flo for a while on my thing, so I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This is a second chance romance. This follows Adriana, and Patrick. They were high school sweethearts. Something happened, and now Patrick is a single dad, and Adriana is running the daycare that his son goes to. And as I said, this was a the Read Me Romance podcast for the week. So it was free, and I listened to it on audio, and I used this for the Moonpack Amour Avenue, which is to read a second chance romance. And I'm including this for that. And then the last book I read was Darkly by Trisha Wolfe. This is book one in the um, Darkly and Madly duet. And this I am counting for a dark, hard-hitting contemporary and a contemporary that is beloved by a member of the book community. Both Riley and Jess from Piece of Books like this book, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I listened to this on audio, and this was the first book by Trisha Wolfe that I've read. I'm super excited to continue on with this duology. This follows Grayson, who is actually in jail. He is a serial killer, and then London, who is a psychologist. I think that's how, and she has to see if Grayson is in his right mind, and it's their story. I give this 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it finishes. And the book I am currently reading, or 2 books I'm currently reading. The first one is Misadventures of a Curvy Girl by Sarah Simone, or however you say that name. And I'm listening to that on audio. And I was reading At Peace by Kristen Ashley, but I just got an arc of Macaulay Smeltzer's newest book, which comes out next month. And I'm going to read that. I'm going to finish Misadventures of a Curvy Girl, and then I'm going to read the Sweet Dandelion book for Macaulay Smeltzer, and I'm going to count that for Romanceopoly on that one. So if I finish Misadventures of a Curvy Girl, I'm then going to listen to The Last Letter by Rebecca Euros. Yeah. And then at some point after I finish The Last Letter, I might just listen to At Peace by Kristen Ashley, because I was 3 chapters in. And it's good so far. But yes. I'm super excited to read Sweet Dandelion, and that is what I plan to read. Now, I'll finish Misadventures of a Curvy Girl, because that's my audiobook. And yeah, I also do have the Wallflower Wager that I need to listen to also from Romanceopoly. So I only have 4 more challenges. I'm almost done with one, and yeah, of Romanceopoly for the month. So that's good, and I do have one more romance reveal book that I need to read for the month. But other than that, those are all the books I read last week for Contemporary-A-Thon. I didn't have a really good reading week last week. I worked a lot of weird hours for me, and I didn't get as much reading as I normally do. Granted, I still read 5 books, so I'm still happy with that. So, yes. But I didn't really try all that much to read. So, a lot of those were audiobooks, so. But, yes, those are all the books I read, and whatnot. If you want a full review on any of these, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to. And how well did you do on the Contemporary-A-Thon? And I'll see you guys later. Bye.